Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest updates on Australia's immigration, visa rules, pensions, and political news. In today's video, we are covering a big headline: White right-pointing backhand index visa fee hike in 2025. How much more will students pay? From October 2025, international students planning to study in Australia will face higher visa fees, stricter financial requirements, and new English language standards. These changes could significantly affect students' budgets and study plans, so it's essential to understand how much more you'll need to pay and what additional costs to prepare for. Let's break it down step by step. The Australian government has confirmed that the student visa, subclass 500, application fee will increase from $710 to $850 starting in 2025. This may not sound like a huge jump, but when you add it to other costs like tuition fees, health insurance, accommodation, and financial requirements, the impact becomes much larger. Small Blue Diamond for a single student, that's an extra $140 upfront just for the visa application. Small Blue Diamond for families, where a partner or dependent children are included, the fees rise even higher. Why is this happening? The government says the increase will help fund stronger visa processing, compliance monitoring, and services for international students. It also aligns with broader immigration reforms aimed at ensuring only genuine students apply. Let's look at how much the visa fee has increased over time. 2019 to 2020, around $620 2022 to 2023, increased to $650 2024, set at $710 2025, now $850. That means in just 5 years, the cost of applying for a student visa has jumped by nearly 40%. And remember, this is just the application fee. It doesn't guarantee approval. Even if your visa is refused, the fee is non-refundable. Many students focus only on tuition fees and living costs, but there are hidden expenses tied to visa applications that are also increasing. 1. Overseas Student Health Cover, OSHC. All students must have health insurance. This can cost anywhere between $500 to $800 per year, depending on the provider. With inflation and rising medical costs, expect this to increase in 2025. 2. Financial capacity requirements. The government now requires proof of at least $29,000 in savings for a single applicant, and much more for families. This amount is meant to cover living expenses, tuition deposits, and other costs. 3. English language tests like IELTS, TOEFL, and PTE also come with fees, usually AUD $400-450 per test. If you need to retake the test, the cost adds up. 4. Skills and documentation fees. Certified translations, police checks, biometrics, and document verifications also bring additional expenses, sometimes adding another $200-300. So when you combine the visa fee hike with these other requirements, students could face hundreds, if not thousands, of extra dollars in upfront costs. How will this affect students who want to study in Australia? Let's look at the potential outcomes. Small Blue Diamond. Higher financial barrier. Some students from low-income countries may struggle to afford the higher upfront costs. This could reduce the number of applications. Small Blue Diamond. Shift in destination choices. Students comparing Australia with Canada, the UK, or the US may reconsider, depending on which country offers the most affordable path. Small Blue Diamond. More pressure on families. Many families already borrow money or sell assets to fund overseas education. The added costs make planning even more difficult. Small Blue Diamond. Smaller institutions may struggle. Universities in major cities may still attract students, but smaller colleges could see fewer applications. However, supporters of the changes argue that the new rules will bring in genuine, better prepared students who are financially stable and academically focused. The Australian government has explained why it raised visa fees. To improve processing times, more funding allows immigration staff to handle applications faster. To strengthen compliance, the government is cracking down on students who misuse visas to work full-time. To reduce housing and job market pressure, by filtering out non-genuine students, the system can prioritize those who truly want to study. To align with policy reforms, The fee increase works alongside other updates, like the 24-hour work limit and English language changes. In short, the goal is to make the system fairer, faster, and more sustainable. White-heavy checkmark pros better visa processing and monitoring. Ensures applicants are serious about studying. Reduces misuse of student visas for work. Helps maintain Australia's global reputation as a study destination. Crossmark cons higher upfront costs discourage some students. May reduce applications from developing countries. Families face added financial burden. Could make Australia less competitive compared to Canada or the UK. If you're planning to apply for a student visa in 2025, here are some steps to prepare. Save early. Plan for the visa fee plus $29,000 minimum savings plus OSHC insurance plus tuition deposit. Prepare documentation carefully. Incorrect or missing documents could mean losing the non-refundable $850 fee. Improve your English. Meeting IELTS 6.5 or higher on the first try saves money and time. Avoid rule breaches. Don't risk working beyond the 24-hour weekly limit, or you could lose your visa. Compare education options. Look at scholarships, regional university incentives, and part-time job availability. The 2025 visa fee hike is one of the most significant cost increases international students have faced in recent years. While $850 may not seem huge compared to tuition fees, it represents a broader trend. Australia is tightening student visa rules to ensure only genuine, financially capable, and academically focused students are welcomed. For many families, this means planning earlier, saving more, and preparing thoroughly. But for those who meet the requirements, Australia remains one of the most attractive destinations for education, with world-class universities, multicultural cities, and pathways to skilled migration. That wraps up our detailed breakdown of White Right-Pointing Backhand Index Visa Fee Hike in 2025. How much more will students pay? If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Australia's visas, pensions, immigration, and political policies. Loudspeaker, let us know in the comments. Do you think the fee hike is fair, or will it discourage students from applying? Until next time, thanks for watching and stay informed.